Next, we go to the archives for a 2008 trial in Delray Beach, Florida. 18-year-old Stephanie Woods has been charged with petty theft, a misdemeanor. 3 months earlier, Woods and a girlfriend saw a young Girl Scout selling cookies in a supermarket parking lot. They stole $164 from the 9-year-old and drove away in Woods' car. The next day, the two teens were back at the scene bragging to local news cameras who were there covering the previous day's crime.
Why did you do it?
I mean, who doesn't like money? I mean, I don't know. It was an easy crime. My friend goes into Winn-Dixie. I was waiting outside of here, like ready to leave. So she grabs the envelope, she ran to my car, and we left, and we parked, and we split the money. Money's money, and it doesn't really matter to me.
Both girls were 17 at the time of the crime, so they were charged as juveniles. But for Woods, this was not her first run-in with the law, having previously been found guilty of burglary, battery, and contempt of court. For the Girl Scout cookie incident, Woods requested and was granted a bench trial. Juvenile Judge Moses Baker Jr. presiding. And Woods is singing a much different tune from her interview with the reporter, blaming her girlfriend and claiming she was actually against robbing the Girl Scout.
I started yelling at her.
Why?
Because I was on probation at the time, still am, and I was saying, you're gonna get us both in trouble, and we should just go bring it back.
One of the attorneys then brings up the infamous parking lot interview.
I mean, who doesn't like money?
Why did you admit to being involved in the crime if you weren't?
Well, pretty much because of the fact, because I was upset, and they paid me money. I forgot this, they paid me money.
Woods claims she was paid to do the interview.
They paid me money.
But the news outlet who spoke to Woods said they didn't pay her a dime, and the interview was aired unedited. Judge Baker went on to find Woods guilty of stealing the Girl Scout money, and she pled no contest to violating her probation. Woods' girlfriend was given immunity in the case when she agreed to testify against her. On her way out of the courtroom, Woods let the media know how she felt about the judge's decision. Two weeks later, Judge Baker sentenced Woods to a high-security recovery facility for up to 3 years to address a substance abuse issue. She was released after serving less than a year, but Woods' criminal activity did not end there. 2 years later, she was busted for helping her boyfriend rob a man of prescription drugs and was sentenced to 6 years probation. Then, after multiple probation violations, Woods was sent back to jail and eventually sentenced to over 6 years in prison, with credit for 2 years already served for her part in the prescription drug robbery. Thanks for being a fan of Court Cam. Subscribe to A&E to never miss a new video and catch full episodes on aetv.com.